Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Shatoka, and if you're a returning subscriber, thanks for coming back. So I wanted to do a monthly makes video. I haven't done one of these in quite some time. I believe it was fall, maybe September or October when I did one. I just usually don't get around to it, but I wanted to do a roundup of everything I made in April. So if you want to see what those things are, go ahead and stick around. So you guys, the first pattern that I want to mention is the top that I have on. This is actually a wearable muslin that I did for a new look pattern. So the other makes that I'm going to show you, I do have a pattern review, but I don't for this one because I want to test this one out and make another one. So this is New Look 6511. I ended up getting this pattern on the last sale, which was the clearance sale for the 99¢. And I had it years ago. However, it was a smaller size. So I picked it up. And for a wearable muslin, I didn't want to use too much fabric. So I actually ended up doing View B, which is the one with the shorter ruffle. But the second one, I'm going to do the longer one that the model has on, which is View D. And then I'll do a pattern review. But this is just like a quarters cotton from Joann's that was like literally like $2 a yard. I did make this in April, so I wanted to share it in this monthly makes. And so again, be staying tuned for the actual pattern review for the shirt because I actually really do like it. Again, it's just that short ruffle, but I would want to do the longer ruffle. And so for the belt, because for me, and I will show in the pattern review how it looks without the belt, I think it's more flattering with this belt. I ended up doing an obi belt, which is in a New Look pattern, New Look 6621. But this belt I actually did today on May the 3rd. So it's not in the April monthly makes, but I decided to wear it in this video because I love how cute it is together. I had extra fabric, so I ended up making it. However, the way it is on the pattern envelope, I think I did something wrong because my strings are as long, and actually in the bag it overlaps. I would like it to not overlap, so I think that I want to make it smaller as far as the middle section and then extend the straps, or see where I went wrong with placing the straps, because maybe I was not supposed to place them where I did. However, it came together the way I did it really quickly. So I think I probably would make it again the same way, but just shorten this part so that it doesn't overlap in the back, and then just make my strings longer so I can have them hang longer or be in the bow the way it is on the pattern envelope. But yeah, I'm going to move on to the rest of the monthly makes. So I'm going to go in order in which I completed these items. And so the first one is actually this skirt. I did this at the top of the month. Again, I do have a pattern review for this, and I love how it turned out. It's like, it ended up being like a patchwork skirt, cargo skirt that I ended up patchworking because I did not have enough of this printed fabric that I got from Joann's. It is like a home decor fabric, but it looks like denim. So I just thought it would be so nice. This patch piece is actually a denim fabric that I had in my stash. And so this pattern is 9683. I did a pattern review on it. So I ended up doing View B, which is the green one. However, I made mine a mini and I love it. I love how it turned out. That was the only alteration that I made. I also did have to patch in the back because the skirt did not fit. It was not big enough. So I had to kind of maneuver it. And if you hadn't seen the pattern review on this, you guys can watch it because you'll see how I had to, you know, pivot in making the skirt. But it turned out so nice. I actually haven't wore it out yet. I just wore it for the pattern review, but now we're actually in nicer weather, so I'm gonna wear her really soon. Really love it. It is easy to sew pattern, but for me, because I had those fit issues, it took a little longer than it needed to, but it's a really good pattern, you guys. If you don't have this one, I would say definitely grab it. And I believe it came out in the fall, but yeah, you can make it with fabrics that'll work with whatever season you're in. Like on a pattern envelope, she has like a faux leather. So I think that looks really nice. But really love this one. So this was at the beginning of the month. And then so the next one, actually I did not do a review on this dress. I actually made this dress multiple times. So I ended up making it out of some fabric that I got in Florida when I was traveling, and it is just a wrap dress. I, however, did not have enough to make a sleeve. So I actually did wear this dress to my aunt's memorial service, and it was not warm. So I ended up wearing a black long sleeve underneath, and it was fine. But now I can totally wear it sleeveless. This is an older McCall's pattern. Like, I believe I made this back in maybe 2015 before. I've made it multiple times. This is McCall 7893, and I recently picked up a newer envelope because the past size I would cut is no longer my size. So I did end up cutting a size 16. And it fits quite fine. Really love it. I didn't do anything different with this, like lengthening it or shorten it, because it's like a classic, you know, just wrap dress. I just didn't have enough fabric for a sleeve. And I am going to put it on and show you guys how it looks with just being sleeveless. I didn't take many pictures at the memorial service with this black shirt underneath, but I will insert some pictures so you guys can see it on me today. And so then the next one I made was a maxi dress, and I actually did wear this out. This is a maxi that I did collaboration with Martika of Martika J Makes. We decided to do a new look collaboration because she, along with so many other sewers, had gotten so many of the new look patterns. So because we're both knit girls, we decided to do a collab on this knit maxi dress. It is a racer back maxi, and I love it. I actually ended up doing using a fabric that I got in Dallas at the sorority retreat, and it turned out perfect. I love it. I did do a pattern review on this dress. This is New Look 6210, and it has 4 variations in the pattern. However, they are the same, it's just different lengths. So honestly, it's really just 2 variations as far as like the pattern pieces. It's so simple, you guys. New Look doesn't say like easy to sew, but it's definitely easy to sew. It's basically just a front and back piece, and that's all that I did on mine. Martika did use the arm and neck bands, but I didn't, just because with ITYs, they like roll a lot, and I just felt like it wasn't necessary. So I didn't add it, but I love the racer back. It's not a real skinny like racer back, like Martika talked about in her video. She was able to still wear like a regular bra. She just put one of those like clips in the back, or you can do one where it's like crisscross. When I wore mine, I just wore it like strapless, but I love this dress. It's so nice. It's so flattering. I did end up having to extend mine to go all the way to the floor, like 6.5 inches. But it was perfect. I actually ended up doing the video for it and then wearing it out that day to go to like a dinner with my friends, and it was perfect. It's just like an easy breezy dress. I'm definitely going to make more of these for the rest of spring and summer, and they're perfect for, you know, just any occasion, being dressed up or dressed down. This fabric is a little bit dressier, but like I just wore flat sandals that day. But if you make this in like, think about like a heather gray, like jersey knit, you can totally wear like some Converse or some Sambas or some Vans with it, and it'll be such a cute, like run around and do errands type of dress. It's so good. So if you guys didn't get a hand on like the Hobby Lobby sale, I don't know if they're even gonna have any left. I would say definitely get this one because it's so simple. It came together so quickly. And so actually I did make a few more things, but they were for my boyfriend's daughter. She had a birthday, and I ended up making her 2 dresses. I ended up making her like a smocked dress, you know, like where it's the shirt at the top, like the lines of elastic. But I ended up just getting fabric from Joann's and just made a center back seam and sew her some straps on it. And then I did use like a New Look pattern for a maxi dress. It was a little bit bigger than I thought it would be. So in the future, I'll probably go down a size for her, but I made her 2 dresses for her birthday. And then my final makes of the month, well, before this one, because this was my final make, I actually ended up making 2 cardigans, and I did do a pattern review on these. These cardigans are 9857. So it's in one of those like lounge sets, like wardrobe type of patterns, and it's easy to sew. It's so good, you guys. I made 2. So this is actually the second one that I ended up making out of this nice brown fabric. I did end up putting the buttons on this one, but for the first one, I actually had some thrifted fabric that I got from Salvation Army. I made this really nice print one, and this one I did not add the button. So this one I ended up making in a size large, and so this one I made in a size medium, and I like the medium, but you can't see that much of a difference, but I'm definitely seeing more of these in my future because they came together so quickly, and I just love a nice cardigan. They're so nice to layer on. And I talked about in the pattern review how like the brown one will probably end up kind of like substituting my jean jacket, because a lot of times, like if I'm somewhere and it's cold, I keep my jean jacket in my car to throw on, but that's a little bit more dressy. So if I am a little bit more dressed up, I can throw on the brown cardigan instead of having to, throw on the jean jacket all the time. But it's super nice. But yeah, I just want to share with you guys my monthly makes. I'm going to try to do better with rounding up my monthly makes. A lot of times I'll think about it when it's like further into the month and I'm like, it's too late now. I'll be like, I don't want to do it. But yeah, today is May 3rd. And I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and round up what I made and show you guys. So next month, not sure how much more I'll be able to get in because I will be working on Chicago Frocktails. And I think that's going to take up a lot of time. However, I don't know, like maybe I'll just be in a sewing mood and I'll knock that dress out in no time and get going. But as far as this top, I'm definitely going to make another one. I'm actually going to start tonight because the sorority, where Paige is doing like a sorority after dark sewing tonight on Zoom. I'm actually about to cut this shirt out in a different fabric and make it up tonight. So the pattern review for this one will be coming soon to the channel. So yeah, if you are not subscribed and you love sewing content, go ahead and subscribe. I would love to have you here. Also click the notification bell so you'll be alerted when I upload a new video. So until next time, bye.